So, contrary to whatever the Da Vinci Code might have taught your youth group, the Bible was not assembled at the Council of Nicaea. So, how did we get the Bible that we have today? Who chose the books? When we refer to the list of books that is recognized as God's inspired word, we use the word canon often. And the word canon comes from the Greek word kanon, which means rule or standard. So you'll hear canon of scripture fairly often. The Old Testament canon, the books of the Old Testament, were already in wide circulation by Jesus' day. They were already affirmed and divided into three main sections: the law, the prophets, and the writings. Jesus talks about this in Luke 24:44. These books were already universally received by the Jewish people in Israel. Outside of Israel, though, many Jews used what is called the Greek Septuagint, which had some additional books in it, such as Tobit and 1st and 2nd Maccabees. We would later call these the Apocrypha, and we're going to talk about them a little bit more in the next episode. Then you get to the New Testament, and we see that Jesus gave unique authority to the apostles. And so, as they and their close companions wrote gospels and letters, the early church recognized them as scripture and read them in worship. The early church had key criteria, though, that they looked at for recognizing Scripture. First was, did it have apostolic origin? Did it come from an apostle or a close companion of an apostle? The second is orthodox teaching. Is what was contained in this work in line with the rest of Scripture? The third is widespread use. Did this circulate to a lot of churches or maybe just one or two? And the fourth was use in worship. Did the bishop or the pastor of a church use the work in the worship service? By 180 AD, an early church father by the name of Irenaeus recognized and affirmed all four gospel accounts that we have today. In 367 AD, Athanasius listed all 27 New Testament books that we use today. Now, there were councils involved. The councils at Hippo in 393 and councils at Carthage at 397 and 419 confirmed, did not create, the canon that most churches were already using. And at this point, we would say that the canon is closed. There are no new books. There are no lost gospels. Sorry, Latter-day Saints, the Bible doesn't have any expansion packs. So let me know what your thoughts are about the books of the Bible. Is there any book that really has shown you God in a much deeper way? Go ahead and drop a comment. And like I said, in our next episode together, we'll be talking a little bit more about the Apocrypha and the supposed lost Gospels that should be in our Bibles.